Hey guys, welcome back to Tapin Podcast by TTBE. It is your girl here again, Miss Myesha Banks, speaking to y'all the way I do, right? So I've been a little busy, but I cannot give up on y'all. I said I need to talk to my podcast people. So here I am. But I had this interesting thought in my head, and I feel like there's a lot of people giving up on themselves, right? Like there you go thinking that your time is not now. There you go thinking that there's no hope or there's no faith, and you're losing the path that you set for yourself. You're losing that, that excitement that you had in the beginning of the year, right? You're losing that part of you that knew and know where you were going. But I'm here to remind you, do not give up. Like, do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your mental strength and your, spiritual strength. Do not give up on the thought of not knowing who you are. This is a time to identify who you are and to continue to walk into your purpose, into your passion, and into your faith. You might be feeling a little, disoriented, or your mind is just like nonstop, just putting itself down and self-sabotaging. But I want to lift you up, and I want to shift you from thinking that everything that's set for you is going to be for you. But the part that you have to play is, remaining patient and remaining mentally strong, and just making sure that you stay aligned with yourself. You've been working so hard for so long. You've been putting in the time and work into everything that you've been doing for so long. Your time is a very interesting time, right? This season, it's a season that you have to remain, strong, and you have to move with grace, and you have to move with strength. This is a season that is going to test you and test to see that everything that you told God or everything that you manifested, you're going to do. The only way you start to shift your mind, the only way your mind starts to fall out of alignment is when you don't believe. When you don't believe that everything that you put into work is going to actually work. But I'm here to just remind you that with tapping in with yourself and with this podcast, you are great, you are powerful, and you are strong. And most of the time, people like us, or, people that are chosen, usually, get picked last, right? Like everything happens for other people in front of them. But for some reason, when you're chosen and when you're the one that God wants to deliver the message or deliver the gift or just the service that you apply to people, you might be picked last. And what's wrong with being picked last, right? It causes that, self-doubt. It causes that, am I doing enough? It causes, for you start to think that, what am I doing today? What am I doing tomorrow? Whatever I'm doing, is it worth it? Is it worth me doing this? Because it's not giving me everything that I wanted and everything that I desire. But it's so interesting because when you get chosen, when that time for you to actually start making movements in your business or movements in your life, you're going to not even know how to control it, because it's going to be ongoing. It's going to be, success and bookings and all these things going to come back to back. And when that happens, you have to know, oh, wow, identify that it's actually happening now. So this is your time to be established. This is your time to tap in with yourself and remind yourself that everything that you're doing will be worth it. Everything that you're doing is worth it. Everything that you're about to do will be worth it. The worth part of what I'm saying is that you have to know that it's you. You have to know that everything that you're doing is you, right? It's for you. And when you start comparing and contrasting, you start looking from left to right, and you start thinking back and taking a blast to the past and trying to remember what was comfortable, that's when your mind start playing tricks on you and you start to forget who you are. But I'm here to tell you, do not forget who you are. Do not forget how powerful you are. Do not forget who you are meant to be. Do not forget that people will see you. People will hear you. People will be exposed to you. Your levels of success is about to blow up so big to the point where you're not even going to understand when and how it happened. But everything that you put in, all the work that you put in will be designed for nothing but success. It will be designed for nothing but strength. You are going so far and so you're growing, right? You're growing. And when you're growing and all those things that, play a part of the dreams and the goals that you desire, all that will come together as one. And when it comes together as one, and when God feel like you're completely aligned with everything, there's no turning back. So stay in the game, stay strong, keep your mind in the game. Don't fall off. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget what you're doing. Don't forget your self-worth. Don't let people play with you. Don't let your mind play with you. Don't let you play with you, right? So we're going into a new season, and this season I need you to just move with grace. I need you to move with patience. I need you to move with, alignment and belief and faith and hope. I need you to understand that everything moves in a certain time. You have no control of that. So the only thing you have control of is actually putting in that work. So keep putting in the work, stay focused, stay tapped in, and make sure you tap in with Tapin Podcast by TTBE. I love you guys.